up with the talk of the town. We're the artist, the actresses, the filmmakers to meet in Venus. Yeah, we're coming through. Shine your light, let your voices be heard. We're spreading love with every single word, from the stage to the screen. We're making our mark, me and Venus. Together we embark. Together we embark.
Hello, I'm very happy to welcome singer Elle. She's talking to us from the United States. Hello, Elle. How are
Hi,
you?
I'm great. How are you?
Thank you very much for joining the live. I enjoy very much reading your news, your press releases, and your music videos. I must say you have a fabulous website, very
Oh, thank
beautiful
you.
photo, colors, very inspiring.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Tell me a little bit about your beginnings before we talk about your current project.
Yeah.
And you chose to the name Elle because Elle, or in French, is mean she.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so I've been working in the music industry for so long. I've been behind the scenes, behind probably like your favorite artists. I've worked with Lady Gaga. That's actually this picture back here is
Hmm.
me. Oh, I can't find my
Hmm.
the picture is me at the Super Bowl with her. I've worked with so many people behind the scenes, and being an artist was always my passion. But obviously, we've all got to eat. We've got to make a living, and so I
Sure.
did that being a background dancer and a background vocalist and a
Hmm.
songwriter for lots of people. Lady Gaga. Let's see who else. Mary J. Blige. I work with Queen Latifah. Um, Janelle Monae. I've worked Brandy. I've worked with so many artists. Um, and so yeah, it was just time for me to kind of take everything that I learned from being in the background. I think I've played every role in the background, and I put all of that really into what I do now. And so LED was kind of born out of all of that work that I've done in the industry in all those different capacities. And so yeah, so here I am, and L, that you wanted to talk about the name.
Yes.
So actually kind of I prayed on it, and I popped up in the middle of the night, and I was like, I just needed something that meant something to me. And I popped up and I saw the LED lights that I have around like my TV screen in my bed. They were just like
Yeah.
shining bright, and I was like, that's such a cool kind of name. And everything that I do, like I strive to be the light. I want to bring light to places in hip hop, especially for women in hip hop. Just bring some light and kind of and be the balance. So I wanted to kind of play with the double entendre. I'm always playing with words. I'm the queen of a double entendre. Um, so I wanted to kind of do a little bit of a play on words, and I was like, well, L is could be a great first name, and it means she in French. Um, and ED can stand for many things besides my initials flip
Yes.
backwards, but education, um, all of those things that I really stand for with women empowerment, bringing light to things, educating people, and all of that. It just kind of folded into one, and that's how the name LED became.
Yes, this is great. I also visited your Instagram and saw a lot of your performance on stage. Very
Yes.
nice. You have a lot of energy, a lot of, love for music and performance and moving. I want to ask you, I think the biggest challenge for an artist is to select his or her music and lyrics. So tell me a little bit about when you started to think about going solo and presenting your own performance. Tell me a little bit about this. How did you find the lyrics, music? Do you collaborate with writers, or you do it on your own?
Yeah, I think that collaboration is the secret ingredient to a hit. So I'm always looking for collaboration, but most of the ideas are led from concepts that come from me. And I kind of say, this is what we're going after. We've got a great team of people. And then I kind of source different people for different things. Certain songs need certain energies on them, even down to who's mixing the record. I know for Batty, we went and got Dexter Simmons to mix that record, and he's done all of Outkast stuff. And that song had so much live music in it that he was just the perfect person to bring that energy and bring it all together. I'm really, really big on team and collaboration. Uh, as far as the lyrics, I definitely write all of my own lyrics. But as far as like hooks and things like that, we definitely use collaboration and writers on things like that. It takes multiple perspectives to make sure that we have like a solid hit, and I'm aware of that. Um, so I never shy away from working with other people, but my verses and all those things, those are mine. And a lot of times I like to create concept down, I say. So I think of something that I think will be visually compelling, that I can tell the story in an interesting way, and all of those things kind of come together. And then I write the song kind of based off of the concept that I have, instead of just kind of sitting down and hearing the music and just writing. Um, so that's how we kind of make the world of LED be very immersive and very visually compelling too, because the visuals are just as important to me as the lyrics.
For
They
sure.
mirror each other. Um, so when I'm creating from the beginning with intention of like, okay, what can we say that will also turn into something that's going to be really visually interesting for people to be entertained. I'm an entertainer at my core. Like, as you said, my show's really, really energetic. I love to entertain. I'm like at home when I'm on the stage. So I want to make sure from the beginning when we're writing that we're thinking about those things and thinking about what's going to get people moving and get them excited at the show and when they watch the videos too.
This is great. You know, the latest press release, I saw that you were performing as well this summer with Black Eyed Peas. This is
Yes.
correct? Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I just finished the American leg of the Black Eyed Peas tour opening for them, which was incredible. I was part of the Keith Harris experience, which Keith Harris has produced many, many hits for the Black Eyed Peas, and he's created this wonderful opportunity to feature three artists through his music, and we collaborate and we open the show. But we do it's very, very like cohesive. We all work together. So, it's a really, really exciting show. We got amazing response. The crowd in DC was crazy. They were up on their feet and waving their hands. It was just so amazing, and a full circle moment for me. I toured with the Black Eyed Peas a while back with an artist that will.i.am had, named Natalia Kills, and I was actually a choreographer and creative director for her for a while. And we were on tour opening with the Black Eyed Peas, so it's a really full circle moment to be able to come back around and do it myself as the artist this time. And it's just such an incredible family atmosphere. The Black Eyed Peas are so gracious. Apple, Taboo, will.i.am, J. Ray Soul, the newest addition to them. She's amazing. And it's just such a family dynamic on the road with them, as well as Keith Harris. Keith is a brother to me. So I'm really grateful for that opportunity. And it was just amazing.
Great. You know, the Black Eyed Peas was big when they started. I remember on MTV and VH1, and I used to write television shows about international music, not only American. And at the time, we used to receive requests from the viewers and television and by email and everything before, the social media,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it was a big measure of popularity among the young teens, that they want to see the songs again one song again, please play it again next week,
Yes.
so I want to ask you right now, because everything I think was changed. I mean, the measure of popularity of an artist and how he or she can promote their work. Tell me a little bit, how do you do it yourself right now? Because everything right now is on the internet, on YouTube Music, on Spotify, on SoundCloud. So tell me a little bit, how do you navigate yourself among the social media, besides, of course, your live shows?
Yeah, it's I'd be lying if I didn't say it was difficult. It's such a
Mm-hmm,
learning curve, and it's something where it's kind of like the goalpost is constantly being moved. So we're always trying to stay ahead of what the latest, how the algorithm's working, and how to make sure that we can get the music to you guys.
mm-hmm,
I'm very active on social media. I love to respond to people. I'm one of those people that definitely checks their DMs and connects with people. And yeah, just constantly producing content. I'm really big on visuals and kind of the old school style of it. I love music videos and stuff like that. So it's been a learning curve, basically trying to take this long form content, especially because I like to film a lot of things in a very cinematic way, and taking them
mm-hmm.
and breaking them into shorter pieces that we can share on more like fast content um, platforms with people.
For sure.
My social media is at L_E.D. So that's where people can find me on all platforms. And we're just figuring out, I'd be lying if I didn't say we're all still learning, but I think my favorite thing will always be connecting with people in person. Um, it's just really special when you get to meet people and we do the meet and greet lines and stuff at the show, and you see how you're changing people. So I don't think that's gonna go away anytime soon. I think that'll still be around, but just doing interviews and connecting with people, and I'm
Sure.
always reaching out to people on social media too, like, hey, I would love to come on your show. Would love to connect with you. And I do think that it's been a really beautiful thing that the internet has kind of provided that opportunity where you can just see what someone else has going on and reach out to them and see if it's a great collaboration. So again, that word collaboration, I'm all about collaboration. I think that's how you navigate social media these days. Is
For
collaborate,
sure.
collaborate, collaborate.
For sure. Yes, and I see the press releases your agency has been sending are quite helpful for as well, like professionals and media people like myself doing
Yes.
interviews and stuff like that. Very important to reach out to professional people. So tell me a little bit about your new single, Prayed for This. Tell me a little bit, how did you conceive it, and if there is a message you would like to convey, and tell me about yourself promoting it in the next period.
Yes. So prayed for this. Literally just poured out of me. I was
Hmm.
frustrated. We have times where things are really great, and then you have times where you don't hear anything for a while and it's slow, and you got to create your own movement. And I was frustrated. I'm seeing other people, with less talent a lot of times that are just in better positions. Maybe they have money or they have, more money or, you know, different reasons. And I was frustrated. And so I kind of let it all out there. I've also been really frustrated with, I think the record labels are um, so focused on social media numbers that they are not really paying attention to those who are out there who really have the gift and really have talent and are working really hard. Um, so you could do something gimmicky that's funny, or you can go viral for actually being not great, and they will pour more attention into the person who's not great because it got a lot of clicks than the person who's worked their whole life for this. So that song was kind of my message to the labels and to everyone, and just saying, I know I'm going to make it because I prayed for this, and don't underestimate, the power of when you've prayed for something and you've asked for something and you've also put in the work and you have faith in it, how far that can take you. And I am a testimony. I'm a living proof of the fact that like things come around full circle. This tour with the Black Eyed Peas was a full circle moment. I remember being frustrated in those moments when I was in the background as a dancer on that tour, and we did Stade France, which is a huge stadium, and I was grateful for to be there, but I was like, I'm gonna be back here and I'm gonna be the artist. and I
Hmm.
feel like I've manifested those things. And so it's kind of, that song is all of my frustration, all of my passion, saying, you can't stand, this train is moving and there's nothing you can do to stop it, because it's already been prayed for, it's already been destined. And I'm going to keep just doing the work one day at a time, and being a good person and spreading light, and that, and we're going to get there, and we're going to get there together.
Sure. I've been seeing a lot, some writings about comparing your work with other artists, but I think sooner or later you will develop your own character performing solo on stage.
Yeah.
But what I want to ask you, do you have like a dream singer you would like to do with him or her, like a duet in the future?
Oh, wow. I would absolutely love to do something with Kendrick Lamar.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I love Kendrick. I'd love to do something with him. I'd love to do something with Doja Cat. I'd love to do something with Beyonce, of course.
Sure, sure, sure.
Beyonce, of course. But yeah, definitely. I think my like top person that I would be like, yeah, this is
Yes,
gonna be Kendrick Lamar for sure.
yes. Because I've seen some of your videos and also your Instagram reels. I wanted to ask you because, of course, you perform in front of a live audience for a long time.
Yeah.
You have a certain like look and presence in front of the camera. So tell me a little bit. Did you consider or somebody proposed to you to do beside music videos, like to do some acting? Do you like to do something in the future related to acting, related to a musical, something
Yeah,
like that? Mm-hmm.
absolutely. So I have a background in acting already, and I've
Mm-hmm.
been in quite a few things. I did a lot of things with Disney Channel back in the day. I was on Shake
Really?
It Up. Yeah, I was on
Yes.
Shake It Up and Ant Farm and a lot of those shows. I've had some co-star roles in there. I'm also a part of a cast of a show that's been on Hulu more recently called Sherman Showcase. It's a variety comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been really fun. That's with executive produced by John Legend. Um, and Diallo Riddle and Bashir Saeedine. So those, it's been amazing working with them. But I do absolutely aspire to um, explore acting way more. Kind of using, I will use music as kind of the way to get into that, because you kind of have, you can't do them all at the same time. But I definitely want to return to acting. I love acting. I'd love to do a musical. I love Broadway.
For
Um,
sure.
I'm open to all of it. And one of my dreams is like, I need to be the voice of somebody's animated Disney character or
Sure.
something. I have so many big dreams to do things. So I'm going to do all of the things, but I am really excited to return to acting someday soon in the near future.
Yes, yes. I miss so much the musical, the movies, and also when I used to go to New York during the Tribeca Festival, I used to attend a lot of musical, because they are nearby,
Yeah.
and it. So I love really, really seeing artists performing live. It's a different feeling, and sensation. Right now, Elle. Um, what can we expect from you in the next upcoming period? What are your plans that you like to reveal with us?
I'm really excited. I'm
Mhm.
working on an EP right now, so pray for
Great.
this coming
Mhm.
out soon, and working on getting new music out.
Sure.
And I've got a bunch of new songs that are going to be coming out. I was part of the Keith Harris Experience Volume 2 when Keith Harris is ready to announce that drop. I've got a lot of great collaboration songs on there. Um, and I am looking forward to more live performances. I think we're going to, be doing a lot more in that space on the level that we just did with the Black Eyed Peas and stuff. So I'm looking forward to festival season next year and all of that.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of LED, and you're not going to be able to escape me. So get ready.
Yes. Great. Great, El. I want to thank you very much for this lovely interview. I enjoyed very much. I wish you all the best in your
Thank
tour
you.
and your preparation for new singles, EPs, and music videos. And I will be following your news to invite you again when you have a new project to announce.
I would love that. Thank you so much for having me. It's been great.
Thank you very much, Elle. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you very much.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye.